Well, hello YouTubers, this is Bob. It is so good to be back with you guys. Well, I promised you today another Messages from the Spirit World. And here we are, the letters have been rolling in, and I'm just really honored that you've all taken the time to write me. Anyways, before we get into that, give me just a moment, and let me attune to the spirit world. Okay, here we are. Alright, my Spirit Guide Lecture Series sends greetings to all of you. Okay, my first letter tonight goes out to Ghostbox Freak. And, Ash, I keep getting around you Lord Olivier, Lord Olivier. He was made a baron by the Queen. He's around you, and I keep hearing him saying something like study, study, study. So it feels like you need to devote yourself more to study, because he keeps saying, he says, the discipline of study will make him better. So I do feel like you're on the right track, and for Lord Olivier to be guiding, that's certainly a good sign. But do take his advice, continue in your schooling, and I feel that over the next year, you're going to start to get a lot more of a high profile in the theater world. And I do see you going on and being in some major productions, okay? And Fletcher says you'll even be seen by a talent scout. Okay, so keep working and do as Lord Olivier says and study, okay? Thanks for writing. All right, next letter, Wandering Master. Hi, thank you for your letter. You know, my spirit guide Rose is here, and I keep hearing her talk, and she says to tell you, she says, wait. She said there seems to be, she says, there's no reason for you to be pressured here. And she keeps something about, she says, if she loves you, she will wait. And I want you to take Rose's advice and not rush into anything right now. I want you to wait on that situation, because Rose says that she will learn a valuable soul lesson, this person that you wrote to me about. And I do feel that in the coming year, there will come a meeting of the minds. But do not be under pressure right now. And she says just to hold steady and stay your course. It is not an issue of having to suddenly make a decision. So stay your course and do not give in to her will at this time. But listen to Rose and continue the path that you're on. This other person around you needs to look within. They are feeling an outward pressure. And I feel like if they would pause and learn a deeper inner reflection, this would slow down all of this stress that seems to be arising between both of you. Okay? So Rose says hold steady and don't make any fast decisions either way. Okay? Thank you for writing. Okay. Jack Wida J. I hope I got that right. You know, thank you for your letter, by the way. You know, I get November around you. And I feel this is an important time. This seems to be a turning point in your life here. And I get a lot of people entering your life here. And I feel like these people are connected to the music industry. And it's interesting because my guides keep saying, he says, tell him to also look into musical theater. Because it looks like there's some connections coming in here for you that have a theater element. You might be thinking, well, I don't want to do theater. I want to go straight to albums. But they're asking me to tell you that you have a very strong lead in the theater area coming. And it does look like you'll have an opportunity here after November to start looking at musical theater. Okay, so that's some direction that I want you to focus on. Because I do see you opening doors in that area, and I feel like as we go into 2011, there's going to be even more opportunities for you, okay? But keep going, you're on the right path. Blessings. Okay, Aki Therese. Hello, dear. You know, you've got a spirit guide around you, and this is St. Anthony of Padua. And he's asked me to tell you that he's working with you, and he's bringing healing to you. And he says, I'm lifting her out of that rut, because it looks like the last 6 months for you, you've been kind of stuck. And St. Anthony says, I'm coming in to work with her. And I just want you to know that's who's one of your spirit guides, okay? But he is here, and he's bringing a lot of healing to you. He's talking about emotional healing. And he says, I'm getting her lifted up out of that rut. So I do think there's going to be some increased energy here and some more inspiration to move forward, okay? He asked me to tell you as well, he says, watch the month of January, because it looks like this new year for you is a very significant time. And I see around you a lot of travel and possibly even a move at that time, or a consideration of a move. But it's nothing bad. It all looks blessed. Okay? Thanks for writing. All right. 97 Vanilla Ice. I love that name. That's a good name. You know, you have a lot of talent around you, and I just pick it up here. And it's interesting because some of this comes over from a past life. And one of your past lives was in Italy, and it was in the 1700s. And you were actually a singer at that time. You know, you were very gifted in music, and you're carrying that over into this life. Now, my spirit people are asking me to tell you, they said, tell you not to strain the voice here. This looks like an area where I feel that you've, you know, not been so careful here. They're asking me to talk to you about a new vocal coach coming in here, and I feel in the coming months there's somebody new coming in here. And I want them to work with you in the sense of expanding your range without straining, because I think you have a lot of talent. But I feel like you've not been getting the right guidance in the sense of expansion of the vocal range without straining, okay? Anyways, let me know how it goes. Thanks for writing. All right, Gazzo, 2K9. You know, around this script that you've written, I feel that it's a very good script. I feel that it's very positive here. And I feel like there's a connection here over the next year with ITV. And I do feel that you're going to end up meeting with a director who will be very interested in this. Now, I have to tell you, one of the things that I feel like the director's going to do for you, though, is they're going to give you advice on writing here. And I want you to be open to doing a workshop, attending a writing workshop. But I do feel like you get some help that's going to make you an even better script writer over the next, you know, year to 2 years here. And I feel like your script is going to be passed around, and you'll get some constructive feedback on improving it. So keep working on it. It looks like you're in the right direction here. Okay? Thank you so much. Okay. I love Julie 97 here. You know, when I step into your vibration, I get like a lot of light here around it, flaring light. And this means that your crown chakra is opening. And I feel like you're going to be doing a lot of prolific writing here over the, you know, the next few months here. And they keep talking to me here about the month of September around you, because this seems like it's going to be one of your most creative times. And you're going to have a lot of chance here to share your writing with others. And they're saying by all means do that, okay? Now, you also do have around you Archangel Michael, and they're telling me he is a protector for you. And he particularly keeps you safe when you're out driving. Because it seems like when you get in cars, there's always seems to be a close call here around you. And Michael's one of your spirit people, but he's working with you, okay? So keep writing and know that you're safe with his protection, okay? Thanks for writing. Okay, next letter, 1987 Amy C. Hello, dear. You know, around you, I'm getting a lot of energy here. It's been given to you from the spirit world for emotional healing. And I want you to hang on there, because they're showing me as you get to August here, there's a big upswing here in the energy around you. And it's interesting because I feel like that there's like a kind of a weight on you spiritually and emotionally that's being lifted. Now, you have around you a spirit guide. His name is Bartholomew, and I believe he was one of the apostles of Christ, actually. But he's around you, and he's working with you for healing. And you know, it's interesting because as we get into the fall time frame, September, October, November, I feel that there are some changes coming for you. particularly in a career area. And I almost want to say you're being drawn into school or back to school or a new direction in that area. And I feel like that's going to take you in a whole new direction over the next year. So I want you to be open to that and listen for Bartholomew's guidance there, okay? But you're coming into a better place, and I want you just to hang in there, okay? Thank you for writing. Oh my goodness, guys. I swear I don't know where the time goes. That's all I'm going to get to do today. But I want to thank you guys for being here. Keep the letters coming. I'm going to keep working on them. And next week I'll bring you more messages from the spirit world.